Hi, thank you so much for joining me today. I am so excited because today I have with me two of the Chantecaille holiday items. So I also ordered the lip crystals, which are the lipsticks with the sparkle in them. And I don't know when they're coming, but these I pre-ordered as well. And these arrived yesterday. So these are the Chantecaille powders. So one is a face powder and the other one is a highlighter. So first of all, look at the beautiful packaging. So you can see that this one here, this is going to be, well, the description is a softly blurring and perfecting. This luminous powder balm has a soft creamy texture that adds a gentle glow to the skin. So this is really going to be more of a finishing powder, and you can see that the outside looks kind of like a rose gold color with gold foil leaves on it. And when you actually open up the box, all right, so we've got this kind of a dusty lilac colored sachet, Chantecaille written on the bottom. And then the compact is gorgeous. So again, you've got kind of that same kind of dusky lilac rose color on the bottom. And I'm not sure if you can tell, but this gold leaf is like 3D. So it looks like the actual lilac color is set down deeper, and then it looks like there are layers of gold leaf before this plastic piece on top. So the gold leaf actually looks three-dimensional. So that, I think it's so pretty. And when we open it up, okay, so we've got the mirror on the top, and then it's got the Chantecaille logo. So let me swatch that. Oh yes, this is definitely very, very creamy. So this is just going to be basically like a radiant pressed powder. I plan on using this for a finishing powder. The texture is so soft. And I'm not sure if you can see, but it's just a slight sheen to it. So I think that's going to be really pretty. So I have all of my makeup on except for finishing powder and highlighter so that we could try these on. Okay, let's look at the highlighter powder as well. All right, so this one has gold instead of more of the rose gold look, and we have a gold sachet. All right, and this one has a gold background, but again, this gold leaf looks like it's three-dimensional. So there are definitely like layers of it in there. It is so pretty. And you've got the typical lift top, mirror on the top, and this is the highlighter. So let's take a look. It's got, kind of that bumpy texture. I think, that was the same finger I used the powder on, so let me use a different one too. But that is going to be a really pretty gold color. All right. And just put it right there. And you can see that's definitely going to be a gold sheen. So the description for this one says, a radiant powder that sweeps a strobe of golden light across the high points of the face for a naturally gleaming highlighter effect. So let me just see how much this shears out on my hand. That's very pretty. I really like this. I don't wear gold highlighters very often. A lot of times they're too yellow or too dark for me, but I think this one might work. It does sheer out very nicely. All right, so let's start with the face powder, okay, which is the Eclat Doux face powder. All right, and I'm gonna get this is the brush I usually use for powder, finishing powder and so forth. This is the Sonia G Master Face brush, and I got this when the collection first released. This is my favorite brush from the Master Face collection, so when they release this as individuals, I definitely plan on purchasing another one because I just find the shape of this and the density just so nice to kind of do a buffing motion. So I'm just very lightly going on here. I got plenty of product, so I like to tap down my cheeks and then just go, ow. I'm not sure how, can you see that? the texture is very nice. I think I went a little heavy there. Let's buff that. All right, so this does give a little bit of a radiant sheen. I like it. I love the packaging. I'll have to play with this more to see how much I like it compared to other finishing powders. You know, obviously it's a slightly different purpose and appearance than something like the Guerlain Meteorites. The Guerlain Meteorites in Golden Land, I really love that. I use that pretty much every day. So, you know, if you had to pick between one or the other, I would go with the Meteorites. But if you want a more matte look for a finishing powder, I think this is a great choice so far. I like the texture of it, and it seemed to go on very, very well. So I'll play with that more, and any updates, you know, I'll put in the description box. Now let's move on to this highlighter. Okay, so it kind of has, you know, like, I'd say tweed, but, you know, like a tweedy fabric type embossing on there. And let me just get, I'm going to use the Wayne Goss airbrush for this. So I want to make sure I go on very lightly, and these bristles are a little bit, you know, looser and floppier, so it's really good for a light touch. Okay, so I just got a tiny bit up on my brush, and I'm just going to sweep that here. All right, so can you see that? Definitely very gold. So, all right, let me just kind of blend that a little. But it definitely gives a nice golden sheen to it. It's not something that's going to be an everyday highlighter, but for like a party or something festive, I think this is a very nice shade for my skin tone. And I think it would look fantastic in deeper skin tones. Can you see all that gold? All right, so I like this. I'm glad I purchased this one. If you are interested in gold highlighters, I think this is a great choice. And I'm just gonna put a tiny bit right on the center of my nose, and there's actually nothing really on the brush right now. I'm just in case. So, okay, so final thoughts. The packaging on these items, they are superb. I love the packaging. I think it is very elegant, very holiday. I love the gold leaf. I like how it's got that 3D layering effect. I love the size of the compacts. They're really easy to take with you. This face powder, I think, will be, you know, very handy for any touch-ups and so forth. And I think that the texture of it is very smooth and creamy. You have to be careful not to go in with a heavy hand, because I do think that it will, you know, for me, being so fair, it's not going to really make much of a difference. But for somebody with a deeper skin tone, I think you have to be careful to make sure that this doesn't have more of a chalky look. So again, I went in very lightly, but I could definitely see the powder when I was putting it on. I'm not sure how well it picked up in the camera, but this is definitely one, you know, if you have a deeper skin tone, you might want to try this first, because this, you know, I'm not sure if it would work that well. The highlighter, however, I think is a great consistency for a gold highlighter. You could definitely build this up and get it really blitzy. And if you want to keep it more as a light gold wash like I have, you know, it's easy to do, but you need to use a light hand. I think on deeper skin tones, this would be absolutely amazing. And, you know, oftentimes with things like this, you know, I like the product so much, I just wish my skin was a little darker, that wearing it more often wouldn't seem necessarily quite so, you know, sparkly and special. So, unfortunately, you know, for me, this won't be an everyday highlighter, although I like the color. it does, you know, it's a little bit darker than what I would typically wear for other than a special occasion. So if you have medium or darker for skin tone, I think this would be absolutely amazing and probably more wearable on a regular basis than it would be for me. So those are my thoughts on the Chantecaille limited edition holiday powders. I really, really like them. And I will be getting the lip crystals when I get those in. I'll put up a review. I had pre-ordered them originally from Neiman Marcus, and then they kept changing the date, and then I had also checked out Saks and so forth, and again, the date on those kept changing, and I think now it's like beginning of December. So I ordered them directly through Chantecaille. I canceled my other order. So hopefully those will be coming in soon, and if you have any questions, comments, suggestions, please leave them down below. I'll have links to everything down below. And if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already. And I can't wait to see you in my next video. Thanks so much. Have a great day. Bye.